Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Hey guys, I Saw Bear here, and today I'll be talking about the update 0.032 for the game Foxhole. So after the last massive update to Foxhole, this week is toning it back a bit, but we've still got a lot of new toys to play around with. Let's start off with a new building, the Gun Nest. The Gun Nest is an upgrade to your standard Foxhole. It offers improved cover, superior firepower, and is equipped to throw frag grenades. That's right, these mega Foxholes, if you will, are going to be throwing frags at you, so you better come prepared. In order to build it, you simply have to upgrade a Foxhole using 25 refined materials, and be sure to keep it supplied with a tunnel network. The next new structure is the Resistance Camp. The Resistance Camp is available to build at the site of a destroyed town hall if no friendly town halls exist on the map. It costs 100 scrap to build, and will have to be upgraded to the town hall before it is able to distribute supplies to nearby foxholes and defenses. This is basically just a last-ditch effort if your team is getting really desperate and is in a pinch to build something anywhere to spawn at. You won't, however, be able to build a town hall immediately. We've gotten a new vehicle introduced to the game, and no, it's not tanks. Not yet, anyways. This new vehicle is the construction vehicle. So how the construction vehicle works. To build the construction vehicle, you don't need to go to a vehicle factory. You actually build it right from the build menu. It takes 100 basic materials to build, and this is what it looks like. There's two seats. There's a driver's seat, and then there's an operator seat. The driver, as you figure, will control the direction of the vehicle and whether it's moving at speed or stationary. The operator, on the other hand, swivels the construction crane around and decides when and where to start building. Construction vehicles are used for building world structures. These include outposts, town halls, and garrisoned houses. And you can build the town hall right from the cab of the construction vehicle. Same thing goes for upgrading resistance camps to town halls. You do it right from the inside of the vehicle. This does mean, however, you will no longer be able to build town halls, outposts, or garrison structures on foot with a hammer. You have to use the construction vehicle from now on. The good news is that the construction vehicle is extremely fast at building structures. It does also come with 12 inventory slots, so you can pack quite a few materials in there. It is a pretty slow vehicle, however. It's also easy to slide off embankments with it, and it can only withstand about 5 high explosive grenades for reference. In some ways, it's going to speed up town hall construction, but in other ways, it's going to make town hall construction a much more riskier tactic, instead of just spamming it with your hammer. The spawn system has also had a bit of a tweak. Now instead of 2 options, we've got 3. The first 2 you should be familiar with. Spawn in the wild, as has always been, allows you to spawn in a random point on the map, generally far away from towns, and possibly behind enemy lines. The second option is spawn at point. Again, this is something we've seen before. These are assignable points that you can spawn at, such as town halls and outposts, as long as there's soldier supplies available. The last one is the new one, and it's called Spawn at Hometown. This is the new default spawn option, and it allows players to spawn at one designated town hall, which is usually the starter town unless it gets destroyed. This town is marked by the star corresponding to your faction's color, so either green for Colonials or blue for Wardens. And one more note, if players on your team are constantly using this spawn point, and rapidly spamming it with new bodies, a wait timer might be issued to the spawn point before being usable. Other changes include: players are no longer restricted from joining a faction that outnumbers the other side by a significant amount. We'll see how this pans out in the future, but I've definitely got some mixed feelings about this one. The coalitions have been renamed to squads, a minor change, but it makes more sense if you think about it. The rank requirement for creating a squad has been reduced from Warrant Officer 2 all the way down to Corporal, which again makes a lot more sense. And the level cap has been raised to 25. Some new callouts were added. This includes 2 for the main HUD, Cover Me and I Need a Ride, and 1 map callout called Needs Reinforcements. Backpacks dropped from dead players now have faction-specific visuals. So you've got those brown square backpacks for the Wardens, and the more rounded green backpacks for the Colonials. 80% of the technology parts submitted to a structure will persist after it is destroyed and rebuilt, so that way you don't have to fully upgrade it just because it's got bombed a few times. The E key can now be used to close structure menus, which just makes everything a little more efficient. And the distance to a tunnel network is now shown over structure ghosts, so that way you don't have to question how far from a tunnel network or from a town hall you are. You just know instantly by looking at the structure you're trying to build. Some game balances include artillery shell sulfur costs have been reduced from 400 down to 200. Frag grenade basic material costs have been reduced from 100 down to 80. Starter town halls now initially contain 200 rifles, 400 rifle ammo, 400 fuel, 30 high explosive grenades, and 10 smoke grenades. And the pillbox health has been buffed by 12%. The last big change I'm going to mention is a new game mode known as the campaign metagame. This is a prototype feature, so a lot of things are going to be worked on in the future. These wars will be marked as campaigns and will be denoted in the server browser with a C next to the server. Much like World Conquest, campaigns have a joinable campaign screen with all the different maps showing and which factions are controlling what territories. And campaign war victories count towards the metagame. The details on how this metagame works can be found in the campaign screen. I'm interested to see where this game mode goes. My personal favorite is still World Conquest, but I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. There were some major bug fixes along with this update, but I'll save that for the patch notes down below. Thanks for tuning in to this update. As always, if you like these videos, like and subscribe to stay up to date on all the latest Foxhole updates. And as always, good luck, keep your heads down, and stay in your foxholes. Bear out.
This sucks, bro. It sucks.